the people. We forgot about taking care of the customer. And in this case, it's a senior citizen. So go ahead.
I'm sorry. It was the Peter Gunn theme, and I'll Be Watching You, and it was when the FBI bugged Tony's basement.
Yeah, and they were. Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
You're right.
Let's move on to the important
Here's
things.
the first email that I received from. Let me bring that because I have a new one and an update. This is a wronged customer, a wronged member of our community that we all should stand up for. Okay, it starts this way. Thursday afternoon, I purchased colored ink for my printer at blank store located at blank with my blank charge card. So it's a chain all the way around. Once home, I opened the ink cardboard packaging, and Christine can display it for those on TV. The foil packaging that the ink cartridge actually goes inside the cardboard had been ripped open, as Christine displays, very much like a flight attendant. All right? Now, the foil packaging did not contain the ink cartridge. Instead, it contained this item, which is a USB weighing the same amount, we assume, as the ink cartridge.
Dun, dun, ding.
Like this USB hub, which Christine looked up, and that has a retail value of
$4.01.
Okay. The cartridge, however, was some, I believe, I have the receipt.
30 was like $37.
I'm going to give you the exact receipt number because I have a copy of the receipt right here. The exact amount was $37.18. Okay? This person had the receipt. Here it is right here. I returned it to the store, went to returns, explained to the associate, showed the items and my receipt, and I said I would like to get another one in exchange because obviously there had been some thievery here, and the cartridge was not in the package that I had purchased. She said, the rep said, she needed to speak with a manager and left the items there. She returned a short time after and said because the package was open, that she would have to go to Hewlett-Packard and that the store would not do anything else, still looking at her receipt. She then said, the senior citizen, who has no advocate for her except for us right now, and I believe us as a community, because we should all be standing up and not accepting this type of behavior. You know, when you accept behavior like this, it continues to happen. Mm-hmm. The people continue to get screwed. But when you say, I'm not going to take this anymore, I'm mad as hell. Now, I know it's reversed in the movie, but I wanted to say it that way. People begin to get the message, oops, maybe we ought to treat people with respect because of what could happen, right? I asked to speak to the manager. The manager came back and said there's nothing we can do. You're going to have to contact Hewlett-Packard.
And that's wrong on so many levels there. Once the item was purchased at that particular store, it's their responsibility.
I said then
period.
If a customer buys an item, expect that item to be in the package and that the store will stand by the merchandise that they sell me.
Yeah.
He had no answer. And I said I will begin to shop elsewhere. I took my bag of items and I left the store. She then has just forwarded me a new email this morning and said that I was told to contact Hewlett-Packard. I did. This is the response she got back from Hewlett-Packard, explaining the same thing, explaining the Target told her to go to them.
Oops.
I'm very sorry. Oh, did I say it? Did I say the name? I did, didn't I?
It's out of the bag.
Yeah. I was just going to give out their logo. Just describe the logo.
How would you have described that?
It's like a Target.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. This was
Bradley's.
Target. This was Target in New Hartford. And I can't believe, because I go to that store, I cannot believe that they would have a policy like this, to treat this person this way and not expect repercussion.
I feel like we should launch a campaign.
I feel like we
called
should
Make
reach
Target
out.
Great Again.
Well,
And I think
That's the way. So we're gonna. The half will be half full. The cup will be half full here.
we're gonna make
All right.
Target
We need to
great
reach
again.
out to Target,
Listen-
the corporate office.
Listen to what was said here from Hewlett-Packard. I'm very sorry, but our HP.com email team is responsible for U.S. sales and order status questions that you've been placed in our store. Since the item was ordered from another HP retailer, Target, I highly advise that you contact the HP technical support for their replacement options. Here's another 800 number. And furthermore, it says, I highly advise that you file an official complaint for further assistance. You may register your complaint through the link below, and that is I believe, a Hewlett-Packard link. So, listen, there's a place called Cartridge World, or what's the name of that place over there in next to...
I believe that's the name of it. I'll check.
Cartridge World, maybe?
I believe that
Which is a local store where you can go buy your cartridges. That's where I'd buy my cartridges.
So
I'm sorry, I can't take this anymore. Maybe I'm going. This might be my last day on the radio. I may be fired after this, but if I damn well I'm going to go down standing up for somebody that has been wronged, and there is no doubt that this person has been wronged, and we can't stand for this anymore. I think you got to stand up and say enough is enough. We're not going to deal with this treatment anymore.
It is Cartridge World over on Seneca
Cartridge
Turnpike.
World, local business. There's where you can go. What do you want, Andrew?
we had a few calls, people that couldn't stand the line or.
I'm
or
shocked that
wouldn't
it's
come
Target. I'm shocked that it's, although I knew all along, but I'm still shocked.
on. That store is Target. What?
I am still. Yeah, I've played it. You got to be kidding me! But you know, they've added the groceries and I'm shocked that it's Target. As you know, I heard one
Target.
comedian call it
Target.
Yeah, Target.
But we do need to give Target's corporate offices a chance to respond.
I guess. Yeah. I
So-
guess if you have to be fair, Christine.
Yes, we do.
But
You know,
this is a person that I truly trust. She's on her own, and without someone to stand up for her, she's out the $37, but it's not the $37. And by the way, $37 on a fixed income is a pretty important number, right?
It is, yeah.
Damn it all. Yes, Andrew.
There was a few things. The store should be responsible. Like when you check for cracked eggs in a supermarket, they have to see and they should make sure that that the product.
Well,
is,
this you can't open up. I mean,
Right.
I highly suggest now, apparently customers are going to have to open all of their items at Target right on the conveyor belt.
Yep.
You'll open all your items to make sure the items are actually in there so you know that you're going to be secure when you leave that store. Is that what the implication is? Otherwise, the customer's screwed. I don't see the logic in this at all. I understand Target is probably ripped off every single day, and that is terrible. But it's the reason.
But they account for it.
They do. And how do they account for it? They raise the prices on stuff. That's why we pay. When someone steals from a store, especially these national chains, we're paying for that. You're paying for that. Don't you think we're not? They're not eating that. They raise the price. Last year and the year before, over 10 years, we lose this much money in thievery. So what do we have to do? We're going to have to raise the price to account for it, and we got to pay for the guys we have to bring in for loss prevention.
and as somebody just mentioned on the air as well, this is true. We have to cut wages. So instead of these people making, maybe $10 to $11 an hour, they're making $8 to $9.
Somebody says here it's a gamble. The Target, they're just making a gamble that the person's going to go away and not do anything about it. They're going to be angry, and it's a senior citizen. What she's going to be able to do? She's not going to call a radio station and have them talk about it the next day.
I don't know if there is some type of an agreement. We have to find out from Target with like a manufacturer like Hewlett-Packard. Because it's sealed, it's double sealed, the box is sealed, then there's a plastic bag on the inside that's sealed. I don't know how that would change this at all.
I understand that you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I can't find anywhere. I understand what they're saying here. We're getting screwed every day by people who are going in, ripping us off. They're taking the stuff out of the package and they're returning it. And we used to return those items, and now we can't do it anymore. I understand. But how about the honest consumer? We get not only do we pay higher prices because of that, but now when we get screwed, they just tell us, good luck, go on your way, go contact the manufacturer. That's ridiculous. I can't even believe this has happened. Wayne, good morning. You're on the radio.
How's everybody today?
7360186. Good, Wayne.
Here's I know the old two wrongs don't make a right, but since they didn't want to make the wrong right, here's what you do. You send Andrew back to that store with that package. You guys put everything right back in the package the way it was. Reseal it, bring in the thing, and you tell them, I just want to return this. It's the wrong one. I want to get the one. I got the wrong one. Then
Right.
You go back to the shelf. You bring the item back up to the front. You tell them, take this one here, and I want this one here. Just an even switch. I don't want my money back.
Yeah.
Guarantee you the right thing's going to be in that next one because guess what? That box probably wasn't tampered with. And the one that was tampered with like I said, just hand it back to them, glued back together the same way as they gave it to you. And there is no wrong being done here because they don't want to make it right.
There
anyway.
is. That would be. They would charge you then with shoplifting.
Right.
No, they can't because what are they going to do? They're going to open it in front of you when it's sealed?
Wait, it's not like we're in our living room. We're on the radio. So they now know it's coming.
I'm with you in spirit, but not in practice.
You think Target's listening to you?
No, but I do have a feeling. I do have a feeling that
I'm going to be followed a lot.
Yeah.
No, so one woman just called up and made
Wayne,
another great point.
Send Andrew in.
Okay. All right. Andrew, this is your new job.
Yeah.
Good.
Committing fraud is great. No, so some woman called up and said that, it's actually the responsibility of the store clerk who originally took the return in for not checking the product. So
But
for
he
whatever
didn't check the product.
reason,
how's he going to check it?
We don't know that the product was returned. This could very well have been a product that was
on the shelf already.
On the shelf. This could be a store employee doing this. I guess it could have happened at the factory. I highly doubt that.
Or it could have just been a customer going, or a thief going in and switching it out in the store.
Yep. Could very well be. That's true, too.
Right.
As a possibility. Phyllis is on the line right now. Good morning, Phyllis.
Good morning, Bill.
Hi.
I don't know if you remember, but it was quite a while ago, a few years ago. Target would not allow the Salvation Army to have a bell ringer pedal on their.
Was that Target? I didn't remember which store
Target.
that was.
Yes, it was Target in the Sangertown Mall, and I have boycotted that store, and all of my friends and enemies boycott that store. I wouldn't go there if they were giving it away.
Wow.
And it was the store manager that made that decision that they could not do it, and they did not do it.
That wasn't
They
a
do it now,
company-wide
though.
decision. That was a local
do it
decision.
now.
That was
they
a
do it
local
now.
decision.
There are bell ringers now there.
Right here in Sagertown.
You think that Red Kettle would be a good match with their whole red-white
Target.
I know. I've boycotted them ever since.
I would say, Phyllis, Christine is saying that they have changed that policy now. But anyway, listen, it's these little things that people like you and me, Phyllis, there's a thing called decency and integrity.
Right.
And I think that means a lot.
I do, too.
And it's you probably love that store and like that store a lot.
I did.
And then you feel, darn it, now I can't go there anymore. And that's how I feel with this.
And I'm still alive and well.
And you're doing okay. You're doing all right. You're still out there, Phyllis.
Yeah.
All right, Phyllis. Thank you
And
so much.
Target will be out there, too.
Okay. Well, you have a pharmacy, by the way, out there in Holland Patton that you can easily go to, a Holland Patton Pharmacy.
I go to Holland Patton Pharmacy. I live in Holland Patton.
There
I
you
go
go.
to Holland Patton Pharmacy right on Main Street.
That hometown service.
Yeah.
All right, Phyllis. Thanks
Bob
so much.
is wonderful.
Yes, he is. All right, thanks. All right, Phyllis.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. I got a break. I'm sorry I gave the name out. I really couldn't help it. Actually, I slipped.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
I slipped it up. Honest to God, I had a whole plan to say I've decided not to give the name. I'll simply describe their logo. It looks like a Target. It's red, and blew that one. Slipped right out. You got a call from somebody. What is that call?
Oh, Stefan. He was very perturbed.
No, the other call.
Oh, that call. Yeah, you don't care
me.
about that one. That was an
If we
important
could
one,
only,
too.
I should write scripts for you. It'd be better.
Oh, my gosh.
7:20 this morning, and I've held it till now. 7:20 this morning, Andrew received a phone call.
Right.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
And this is an anonymous person who wants to, and it already is got a stamp on it and is on our way to 9418 River Road in Marcy here at our studios, has mailed in a $37 check so that this woman may have her ink cartridge.
Isn't that, we have quite an amazing community.
We do?
We do.
We really, really do. Now, if we could just get a few of those chain stores to have the same type of philosophy and decency.
Just some accountability.
We'd be okay. And a little accountability. Got a break. Hold on tight. First News Keeler in the morning on WIBX.